Give me yourself what if something
Got them on
happens.
their feet. Let's go
Don't
racing.
react.
They know what they're about to see.
So Alex Bowman moves from 5th up
Here
to
we
the
go.
front row.
188 laps.
Alongside Joey Logano, and that's how they'll
Green,
start.
green, green.
Green flag at Talladega.
Who gets the better start? It's looking like it's a gun.
Don't commentate, please.
Okay.
Alright, let's go, Logano. Alright, Logano's a nice the track, so that's why I'm saying let's go.
Byron to the inside.
But the already. Trev, you're ahead of us. Okay, pause it when they hit lap 2, how about that?
Okay. Yeah. Everyone that can, do it.
Yeah, but Lane
And we'll tell you when they hit it.
Lane has already muted himself, we just need Ryan to mute himself, we're fine. Oh, what the hell, Larson?
No, you idiot, Larson.
Larson went to the back. Larson's going like that, I don't know where he's going. All I know is that we're going to lap
Hendrick Camaro's first, second,
He's
and
definitely trying to drop to the
as
back.
William Byron and Joey Logano bring them to the line to complete lap 1. Now the 5 of Kyle Larson has dropped back. Why?
We're already going 3 wide, okay. There's Larson.
Pull out and let it get some air. Pull out and let it get some air.
Back there with Ryan Newman.
Well, that's awfully early to be having some issues. Is he getting to that inside lane because he wants to come to pit road? That they've got a bigger issue causing that water tip to spike?
Yes.
You would almost think, Jeff.
He's so
right along with
adorable.
you on that thought process. As fast as it got hot, it didn't even have time to get 315. I wouldn't think.
Logano trying to hold everybody off.
Good, David?
3 wide through the trioval.
5 car is definitely pitting right here.
Trent, you are a
Yeah, they've got an issue.
Remember, no practice, no qualifying. The cars have not been on track. He reports water temp is now 255.
No. I'm not seeing any statement of where it's, losing water. Is it a gauge issue?
Usually when it's that high,
They got that hot that quick. I would be questioning the gauge.
Yeah, 100% without a geyser coming out of it.
Well, they just don't watch it on your
how
phone.
aggressive these guys are being right from the drop to green. We saw almost a little contact between William Byron as he tried to take the lead from Joey Logano. But these guys, they are bump drafted already at almost 200 miles per
What
hour.
I see is formulation of all these Fords on the outside right now. You got the Penske and the Stewart Haas boys all on the outside.
Oh my God!
7 Fords in a row in that outside lane.
And there would be no reason to go inside that.
I mean, there's no surprise here. In my opinion, we know that if you can have lane has been broken up, and now the inside. Man,
okay, now David
Larson Regan.
They jumped out the Kyle Larson situation.
Yo,
You
what
see
the
the
hell
engine right there. He came on the radio and said
Is
it is
this
blowing
day-
up.
is this day
But when they
over
came
already?
down pit road the first time, there is a sheet of metal that was in between the
'Cause that-
radiator
that's
and where the
last
air
place.
comes into the race car. Looks like that may have.
Under caution at 40
What the-
laps
why is
complete
there a
in
caution?
Talladega. We're going to ride along with Corey LaJoy in the Fox and Friends number 7. And off in the distance, down on the inside, Joey Gase is about to have a big problem.
Yeah, you can see he drops out of that outside lane because he clearly has either a tire going down or some kind of a failure, and that car starts to spin around.
No, hang on.
Pretty amazing that Corey LaJoy didn't make contact or any of the other drivers that were behind him.
Hang on.
Now, Gase not driving his usual 53.
Hang on a minute.
That is a Davey Allison tribute paint scheme right down to the car number. And I'll let the crew chief for Davey Allison, Larry Mack, explain what's going on there.
Guys,
Yeah, Mike,
everyone
it's so
listen,
cool. Joey ran this paint scheme yesterday in Xfinity Series, today in the Cup race, and to your point, he truly has the
track position to do the best you can do. This outside line is deteriorating out there with Martin Truex. You got teammates without help. That's going to the back.
Right now, I'm happy if I'm Matt DiBenedetto because I've got, even though they're not a Penske teammate, it's an organization we have an alliance with, and they're right behind me. I got 2 of them that are committed to me.
4 Fords right there on the bottom.
Right now, I'm happy if I'm leading my lane because that means there's less opportunity to get into trouble in these last 2 laps.
And they all by the way, the lanes you talked about just changed about 3 times on the back straightaway.
kind of cycled out right there, thinned out. All it takes is one little block, get them jumbled up. Everybody kind of gets nervous.
Oh, it takes one
Kyle
Busch to
Busch.
step out of line.
Kyle Busch. Oh God, here we go.
back to three
It's
wide.
finna go down.
Now, not only first race
It's
win,
finna go
but
down, bro.
with
Bro,
one
my
lap
heart
to
is
go in
racing,
stage
bro.
one,
My
Matt
heart is
DiBenedetto
fucking
is looking
racing.
for his
My heart-
first ever stage win.
So that's exactly
My
what
heart
we were
is
talking
racing.
about. He
My
was
heart is
pushing
racing.
him.
Oh,
Couldn't
God, I'm
see
shitting
there.
my
They
pants.
moved up to take
I
a
am
block.
shitting
He
my
had to check
pants
up,
right
stocked him up, and almost wrecked him.
Yeah, that
Busch,
was
Kyle
almost
Busch,
big between
Kyle
Kyle Busch and his teammate
God.
Denny Hamlin.
He's
And now
yeah,
look
he's
at
not
Kyle
getting
Busch
it.
go
Come on, come on,
backwards
come on,
because of
come on,
that.
come on.
He went backwards
Stenhouse.
because he
Oh,
chose the
Hamlin.
right.
Oh, no,
wrecking.
Logano's in it.
Joey
Logano's in it.
Logano.
Oh, shit.
Logano.
Oh, shit. It's so good. It's too early for that shit.
And
It's too early for
Keselowski
that
is in
shit.
it.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Boy, it's just scary. Anytime that air
Holy
gets
shit.
underneath that car, gets it airborne like that. Thankful to
I
see
saw
that car
that.
get back on four wheels
Holy
and
shit.
not have
See
a
him
moving around.
Grabbing the window net there. That's a good sign.
Great sign. Look how it almost peeled that roof back.
Logano's
heavy damage
involved.
on Ricky Stenhouse, who had a fast car
Stenhouse
today.
involved. Bro, that scared the shit out. His car.
We talk about how aggressive some of these guys get at the end of these stages.
So the stage ends under caution. Logano was called in on the radio saying he
It's
is
too
okay.
early for the shit. It's
So
Look how they're all
hang on, let's see.
stacked
Okay,
up. They're all
Hamlin's on the
bumper
verge
bumper
of going to the
bumper.
inside.
Yeah, look at the 11.
Stenhouse
He
is locked.
moves
Oh yeah,
down
okay,
to
yeah.
try to go on the
Nah,
bottom,
I don't
gets
blame anyone for that.
turns
That's just a
him
racing
into
incident.
Joey Logano.
Like,
And then
dude, his car
Jeff,
just
we've all
lifted
felt
up. It didn't
That
get
silence,
help.
when
It
that
just
car
lifted
goes
up.
over, it
It
gets
just picked
really,
up.
really quiet. Not a
It just
sound.
picked
And you have
up.
no idea if that car is just going to start rolling and continuing to roll or if it's going to settle down. Luckily, that's what it
Dude,
did.
his roof is
Let's use the
dented in.
Goodyear
His
aerial
roof is
coverage, see if
dented
we can
in.
see
He's
how this
out.
started.
Okay, so there's the push of the 22 by the 11. Watch the 47 get to the rear bumper of the 11.
No, I
right
saw-
here,
no, I
that's
saw-
that
I
sandwich
saw
we
Hamlin
talk
go
about.
around, so I
And
know
when
I
Denny
was- I
stepped
saw Hamlin
out,
go
the
around before
47
that.
was still connected, and that little bit of contact is what turned Denny into the 22 of Logano.
Ryan was making
Just a
some
lot
noise.
of
I'm
pushing,
guessing
very
something bad
aggressive,
happened. And I see
according to
Logano's
Stefan
car
back.
pick up to sky. That scared the shit out of me.
Matt D pushed him to the lead, but it didn't give him enough room to go with him.
Oh!
Is that huge save right there?
Wow.
Big save. Got spit out of that pack. And thank goodness all that area to the inside coming off turn 4 is paved.
And we're still 8 to go on the stage. I thought I'd see something like this maybe the last
Hey, you
lap.
gave it away.
Check this out. You can see Bubba Wallace.
At least he
The
didn't
big
give
run.
away
And
the
Truex, they got a big run to the 20s. 21 going to put a block.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
So Matt DiBenedetto
That was
puts a
bad
block
by
on
default.
Kyle
That was by
Busch.
default. Really. What
Almost
is he
turned
on?
DiBenedetto around
What is
right
he
there.
on?
How about
That was such a late
Kyle
flop.
Busch? Wow.
He
So
better
Larry,
get
remind
penalized
us
for
again
that.
about the rule
No, he's not gonna
about
get
pushing
penalized for
somebody
that.
below
No,
the
he
yellow
better
line.
get penalized for that.
Yeah,
I don't know
if
what
you
he was
force
on.
someone below the yellow line, you are subject
Yeah.
as well. But
I
Mike,
still
I
want
think
them
that
to
goes
penalize
to a
him.
whole nother area right there. What I just saw, both those cars were completely sideways.
Yes.
Yeah, still penalize him. Dude.
Yeah, I think the penalty kind of served
Dude,
itself
Ryan,
right there
the
for
way
both of
he's-
those guys.
He's used to,
it's a no
saying
call.
penis, bro. That's what he's used to saying.
DiBenedetto getting
No,
into Kyle
Riley, the way
Busch, who
he
went
said
for
it sounded
a
like
pretty
penis, so
wild
I had to
ride
make it-
there.
I had to make it
And
true.
now the front 6 are single
No,
file.
he said
Make that front
penalize.
7.
Dude, Brad was
Martin
involved in
Truex
that
leading
wreck
the
even
inside
before.
lane.
He said penalize because that's how British people say it. Yeah, British people.
Check out this top
I'm
5 right now.
sorry.
Bubba Wallace up there. You got Byron, Busch,
What did I do?
Keselowski. And then Michael McDowell.
This is typical Talladega, a mixture of favorites
That's why I should
and
say the
surprises.
Charlie after
Right in front.
this. Dear, it's one face.
Ryan Blaney in that outside lane in 6th. Regan.
Well, Mike, you see him making a move right now with Michael McDowell. A little while ago, Ryan Blaney came on the radio, said that he really likes his race car as a pusher, not so much out front, though. He said it feels a little too sluggish for him out front, so keep an eye on him to push other Fords perhaps to the front as we see him doing right now. Really likes that car as he's trying to push somebody.
Filling up his mirror,
Yeah,
the
you're
11 of
right,
Denny
boss.
Hamlin, who just might unlap himself.
Well, and that's what it looks like he's going for. Mike. He
Okay,
doesn't
well,
want
he's
to be the
very
free
ahead.
pass. He wants to get back on the lead lap all by himself.
I
boxed in
almost
right
for
now as they
I
come
won't
around to
die.
5 to
just
go.
came off of turn 4.
But back to Clint's point, how much risk do you take at doing that?
Wait, he is?
Because we saw how
What the
wild it
heck?
got down to the
I
final
think
laps of the stage of stage
I think
1.
Harrison Burton
It's
might
probably
win.
going to be something similar to that here at the end of stage 2.
He actually might win. Not gonna lie. That's why you're getting penalized.
Yeah, you said how much risk. I mean, that's pretty much risking it all right there.
Yeah, you
Putting
did.
yourself in
Remember-
a pretty vulnerable
remember
spot.
when
But
he pulled the
hey,
thing out?
go
That
to the
means
front of
that
that thing.
he
We've
has
said it time and
power.
time again. You can stay
Yeah.
in front of that wreck instead
Right.
of being, mired back in.
Are
and
you
getting
gonna
caught
show
up in
Denny
it.
Hamlin
Whoa,
speeding?
Big. 23 of Bubba
You
Wallace got
should.
really loose off the bumper of Brad right there. These 4s are pushing
If you're
extremely
gonna
hard.
show
You
funny
heard
moments,
Ryan
you
Blaney
should
talk
definitely show
about
him
his ability to
speeding.
be able to push.
Yeah,
and I
and
think
Harrison
that's you don't have to look any further than a horsepower under the hood of Doug Yates and his boys.
Well, you saw
I
Brad
was
go
there-
up to
if
block
I
that
was
outside
there,
lane. William Byron leading that lane. It took him back for a second, but now that momentum's
McDowell's
building.
going
Now the
for
big
a sixth
push coming
stage
from the
win this
24.
season.
What will Brad do with that push?
Watch
little
McDowell break
surprised he
check
left
Ryan
the
Blaney.
Of McDowell down in that inside lane. Now the big push. Look at Blaney pushing McDowell. They're
Dude,
connected.
look at Blaney's push. Oh my
Whoa,
god.
down the yellow line.
You can tell just how
McDowell
squirrely
was
he
right.
got
I
as he
didn't
was
know-
trying
I
to stay
didn't know we were
connected.
in
You start leaning on the wheel as you get into that
package.
corner, and that's where trouble
I
happens.
think we're in the COTs.
And if Bubba waits a quarter second longer to slice down to the bottom to block that run, they're all wadded up.
Shaggy.
I mean, that's what. There's no safe place out here anymore,
That's
Mike. We
true.
used to think being
We're
out
actually
in the
going
front
on.
as the leader, but you're trying to block both of those
McDowell should
lines to
win this
maintain
stage.
control,
He's
and then
just-
that's taking
He's
just as
played it
much risk.
perfectly.
3 to go, and keep an eye on the
We're
11
gonna
of
see
Hamlin.
what I'm telling
He
you.
is trying to get his lap back before this stage ends.
Michael McDowell has his hands full. That car is really, really loose with cars
I'm
pushing
calling
him from
that,
behind.
and it's
Man,
Like
right
that.
See, he got hit in the left rear.
I don't think it started there though, Jeff.
my God.
His car is so loose. As soon as they get to his bumper, he's all over the place. And he may have started on the right rear, but eventually you're going to be the left rear as that thing sink swap.
Somebody's gonna die.
Hamlin and Kyle Busch
I
are
think
nose
Ryan,
to tail on the
I thought
inside.
when
gonna
Ryan
say
said that, I thought he
McDowell's loose
said
on the
that because
straightaways.
he already
And
saw
here they
someone
come.
die.
It's like the
To the middle.
Well, he's got Bubba Wallace. What's Bubba Wallace going to do? He's going to try to protect that lead. Are they teammates or not teammates? Team owner or not team owner in that
He was
situation?
blocking his team owner.
He's
That didn't help Hamlin at all. That does not help from Keselowski.
Watch him get fired for
Big
that.
push,
Oh my
and that was
God.
that left rear you were talking about, Jeff. You do not want to push on that left rear once to turn these cars
What
around
if Brett
immediately.
wants to
Bubba Wallace trying for his first ever stage win.
Stop trying to murder your team owner, bro.
Denny Hamlin's got to get back on the lead lap if he can. Now he is the free pass position, but that's not what he's looking for here. And it'll be 1 to go when they get back.
Oh, Denny in the outside wall.
There's that risk assessment, man.
Hendrick car, all three Hendrick cars that are left of this field.
That was a big block. Stacked them all up.
Then it hit the wall.
Turn them around.
It wasn't a question of if, it was a matter of
I
when.
was just about to say, one more lap to have a wreck, and
I think Byron
then it
changed
started.
it.
Truex
Good.
got into the wall.
That
Hamlin,
goes
crush panels pushed in. Byron.
We're not gonna have Hamlin win another super speedway in this
Nine car
race.
Chase
Let's
Elliott. That's
go.
as fast as I've ever seen anybody go backwards rolling. He did a great job of keeping that thing
Ryan,
straight
you,
and out of the
you
wall.
kind of spoiled it. He was like, whoa. He was like that when it happened.
I heard my mom screaming, so like I knew what
See
was gonna
this
happen,
big
but I
run on the
didn't tell
top,
y'all.
yeah.
Dude, why
that's
is
just
he
block
Hamlin's
of
at
Brad.
31st?
Wait, oh boy, yeah. So Denny's teammate
That wasn't-
Truex
no, that wasn't
trying
even
to
Brad's
push him, but
fault.
when Brad moved up in that outside lane, then that stacked up Denny, and he had to move
Hamlin
left to
just
right, and then that's when
Was
the rear
Hamlin
bumper
wrong?
of the night
Hamlin just went for a
on Denny
stupid-
hooked the front bumper of Truex. That's what you see right
Dude,
there.
Hamlin-
Turns Denny into that
I thought
outside
he
lane.
was
Went for it, and then he went back.
Or out the
Williams,
outside
Truex
lane.
died
Byron down
after
into
that,
his
bro.
teammate Alex Bowman.
What? Like, no, that's
And below him was Chase Elliott.
I thought Byron was going to lose.
That's the
with
first
Hamlin.
time
You can hear the
he
RPMs
would've almost
pick up.
flipped
That's
at
Denny's
least.
fault all the way.
Yeah.
And the stage ends under caution, bubble one.
Stop acting
That's
like
exactly
people that get
why
tapped
I always
are
say,
involved
all right,
in
the
wreck or
question
not.
is, hunter or the hunted? What do you want to be? You want to be that leader? Or you want to be those
I
guys
mean,
that are
no,
coming down
they're
and
not.
have that big push and those options? I'm going with the guy in the lead. That's what I want to be. I always want to lead every lap. And the reason is, if that caution comes out just like you said, you're the winner.
And I hear you, and I picked the Benedetto. I'm hoping that Wood Brothers get that 100th win. But Mike, I think you've got some data for us about what happens when you're the leader in the last lap here.
Oh, no, I'm pulling this out of my hip pocket the same as you are. But I think if the three Penske cars line up together, keep your eye on Kevin Harvick. Yep, he has no such alliance.
That's a good point.
Hey, well, I did pick Brad.
We know Michael McDowell knows how to get it done.
I don't know.
How about this guy?
Yeah, please.
Man, you want to talk about a guy that knew this place.
That's the Monte Carlo Aero Coupe. Look at that back window. They added that to the Monte Carlo to combat those slick T-birds that Bill Elliott all ran during the day.
I don't know what y'all don't understand about that. He's Ryan.
It's been such a fun weekend. You know, you see cars like that out by the museum. We saw Smokey and the Bandit. You see that semi out there, the snowman's truck. Man, what an awesome display they had out there.
He can stay on mute until
We
they
got
go
that
green
inside
for him.
lane. To Benedetto, our leader, is going to be the control car. Keselowski, McDowell.
I'm on
I
the
mean, those are
back
two guys that I'd like having right on my rear bumper pushing me. Just hope they stay there.
Could you imagine how big this win would be for him, Roush Racing?
He's just
Busher,
off
right
of
there.
Keselowski's
He's done a
camera.
great, solid job all day long, just being right there in the mix, staying out of trouble.
We just got into turn 3 or 4.
Okay.
3 of Brad Keselowski's 5 wins here have come on a last lap pass.
I'm gonna
Oh, by the way. And 4 of the last 5 drivers to win for the Wood Brothers, it was their first career win.
Yeah.
Well, boy, that'd be a popular one. Matty D just does a great job connecting with the fans and just putting his heart out there, you know, of how much passion he has for this race team and for his career.
Everybody, the fans for me now.
35% of seats sold, and nobody is sitting in them. Fans on their feet. It's credit one overtime.
Here we go, boys. On the trial, credit one. Overtime. Green flag. Oh boy. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, same. Oh, contact.
Shut up. Stop. Yeah.
You can certainly see what happens if you jump out of line too quick. Harrison Burton went straight to the bottom, or to the back.
And those guys in that outside lane trying to get 3 wide, still trying to get 3 and 4 wide. What lane do you pick, Matty D? I know it's a tough call because that 12 is to your outside.
Benedetto, bro. He's trying to
He's got help from Keselowski. They are linked up tightly. And what happened to Harvick?
Yeah, he too far here. He broke away from that 12 car. Yeah, if you're Matty D, you don't want to get too far front, but you hope those guys stay side by side behind you as you take the white flag.
That's what he wants to see right now. 4 wide through the tri-oval mid-pack. White flag in the air. Next flag in the race.
Oh no, Matty D
gave
went
up on his
high.
plan. Now you got Brad Keselowski's got this
He's got
heck of a push on the back of him.
The man with the plan, Brad Keselowski, has Michael McDowell in tow, and then Kevin Harvick.
Here comes a big one from the 8. Tyler Reddick. Oh, but he's not going to push the 12 there. That's going to do it for Brad Keselowski on that inside lane. I'm not saying he's got the win. Now the 34 and the 4 got to get lined up. Look at Eric Jones.
Mile and a half to go.
Talked about right there.
That Jones boy up into 4th.
Kevin Harvick with a run.
Put you back there.
Don't swear anything. I'm a bit behind. Oh my God. Come on.
17 in the wall, and here they come.
What's McDowell going to do?
Down to the finish. 1 car turned in the fence. Keselowski, the leader. To the outside comes McDowell, and Brad Keselowski wins Talladega as 1 car goes sliding, slamming into the inside wall.
Man, that was wild.
Riley, or picks 1, or pick. Yes.
Looks like the left rear tire went down on Eric Jones. Big impact with the left front of Chastain into that safer barrier. Past the start-finish line.
Everybody, I did a hell of a job right here.
Chastain got pushed all the way down.
Yeah, but see, like you told me like 3 seconds before,
35th
bro.
career win for Keselowski.
It's kind of.
He won at Richmond last fall. First one of the season, another different
It was just
winner.
my pick.
Yeah, I had a chance to go and do an interview with him this week leading into this race and just pick his brain a little bit on his process, his thoughts of this. It's unbelievable how it just played out almost exactly the way that man said.
All right, we got a lot to unpack here.
He did.
Turn 3.
Well, I mean, they're wrecking behind. You get to see that Chris Buescher gets in the wall. But a big run was coming from a push from William Byron to the 34 McDowell. They're still spinning and wrecking into the wall. Eric Jones. But the race was not over. The caution was not out.
It clearly did.
I think, you know, this is going to be one that Matty D is going to want to have over because he moved up to block that outside lane, come to take the white flag, and the run was coming on the inside from Keselowski.
But the run that McDowell had right there with the help of William Byron, I think was going to be the right recipe, but he moved up so hard because he was catching Keselowski that he lost contact with William Byron and they broke up, lost his momentum. I think he had the right timing, and I think he had the right push to get it done. It just, you know, didn't materialize behind him.
Yeah,
So let's show you how that pack of Fords came undone.
And again, your spotter's giving you all this information and trying to tell you where the run is coming. And Matt feels like, okay, that outside lane is coming. Here's Chris Buescher who's going to go push the 12. So that's what Matty D did to try to block that. Unfortunately, the bigger run was coming from Michael McDowell to the rear bumper of Brad Keselowski.
And it happened in the blink of an eye. All that materialized in the back of with McDowell at the same time that run was coming on the outside. Hey, and it's a split decision. Do I go up and block that run like he's saying is coming, or do I stay with what I know is coming with Brad Keselowski? Unfortunately, just made the wrong decision.
191 laps of racing today. Brad Keselowski led one lap.
No.
Only one that counts.
He didn't win.
We've been there. We've done
He was in the lead on the restart, though. He was that 21 car. He's an idiot. That red and white car, he's a fucking idiot on the last lap. He can't drive on it.
And I don't think it's the first time he's won on the final lap pass either here at Talladega.
But I also, and I take it back to the decision that Matty D had on his plate. I don't think Brad Keselowski wins this race had he not pulled up there and made that block on the outside.
Yeah,
who knows what's going to happen there? A lot happens, a lot of racing left, a lot of real estate on the track. But that was a pretty monumental, you know, decision right there, and one you have to take. If you're going to win these races, that's a gutsy decision that you have to take. I'm not faulting Matty D for what he did, but I think that's the reason that Brad Keselowski's in the victory lane.
And here's Jamie with Matt DiBenedetto.
You can say that after every one of these races, you know. It's tough. It's just all so circumstantial. We talked about it a lot before the race, Jamie.
He got 6.
It's tough. Our day will come. Our day will come. I'm just lucky to drive this thing. Have the support from everybody, fans. They're so awesome. Driving for the Wood Brothers it really is a dream come true. It's hard to come so close to so many of these things, but the Fords are so fast. They believe in me. The whole Ford camp, they do an excellent job. The Mustangs are great. Motorcraft, Quick Lane, Menards, and all our vendor partners. I mean, I say this because all these people, I mean, believed in me, and I love what I do. And
I'm not racing.
Our day will come. We'll get there. Just appreciate the support from everybody.
Thanks, Matt.
You can't say your opinion.
Thanks, Jamie. Keselowski, the winner. William Byron second. Michael McDowell, Kevin Harvick, and Kaz Gralla. The top 5.
That Eric
DiBenedetto sixth.
By him. It was
Reddick, Dylan Blaney, and Custer. The top 10. Here's Regan.
Brad Keselowski saluting the fans one more time. Your patented American flag victory celebration. Brad, you only led one lap today. It was really the only lap that mattered, though. What were you thinking when the bottom opened up on that last lap?
Merry Christmas, Regan. You know, man, what an awesome day today to bring Moneyline home. Ford Mustang in the victory lane. You know, the whole race had a couple opportunities to take the lead, but I just kept thinking, man, just keep your car in one piece for the end. And we've been so close here, Regan. It just didn't seem to come together here the last few years. I've been on kind of a 4-year drought here, but it's nice to get number 6. I would have never dreamed I'd have tied Jeff Gordon to Darren Hart Jr. here. That's something, man. Those guys are really legends. So just really proud of my team. We had accident there early, and they recovered and got it fixed up where I could keep running. And my crew chief Jeremy Bowen had a lot of confidence. I told him, I want to come in and put 4 tires on this thing. He said, yep, go ahead. And that really helped a bunch at the end. And other than that, I'm just so excited. My daughters and my wife are here. They're in the motorhome lot, so I don't know if they'll get to come to Victory Lane, but they finally got to see Daddy win, so that's pretty cool.
You got coming down the front straightaway. Your spotter Coleman Presley telling you all the perfect moves to make. Were you aware how big the run they had at that point was?
Oh yeah, I saw it coming. I was like, oh God, please, just, if I can just get to this line. Couldn't they just put it on the other side like Daytona? But no, it was that's their job. Everybody's just racing hard, pushing hard, and that's
Some of the best people Chase Elliott were facing when he won the championship. That are in the Cup Series right now.
131st for Team Penske.